Hello and welcome back to Movie Reviews 101. Today we're going to talk about River of Ghosts, and this movie is directed by Jules East, and it follows a doctor student, or someone who's just become a full-blown doctor, who is a therapist and uses hypnotherapy to help his patients. And while we get a little montage of some comedic moments under hypnotherapy, we then fall into the bigger mystery of what's happening in this town. There is a man who is traumatized by the fact his wife has vanished, and he reluctantly decides to take it upon himself to see the hypnotherapist because he's having hauntings and is getting quite scared about what's happening in his life. Meanwhile, we get another character who has marital problems who also goes to see them. And between the two more serious subjects going on, the doctor starts to figure out what could be happening in this town. Now, for me, I'm one of those people that love a good little mystery story. And this one presents the mystery. What happened to the wife? Who was involved, etc. And the way this unfolds, it feels like one of those like detective shows, because the therapist feels like the detective who's not a detective solving crime, like they're the fun ones, right? But taking it upon himself to try and solve this mystery, and every person he meets gives him a clue to something else, and you know where you meet like 5 to 6 characters and they're all like up to something shady, shall we say? But in the end, we have to figure out which one of them is behind the bigger mystery. And this is what this movie presents. And I find that quite entertaining. When it comes to like the haunty side of it, some of that for me missed. But again, I'm someone who's also a big fan of the ghost directing somebody to the answers. This does that in a way, but it also does it in a way where it feels like it could just be in their mind. So that's an interesting take on it. Like, for example, for me, things like The Ring and The Grudge, they're all a ghost doing ghosty things to somebody. They're trying to either reveal the secret to what happened to them or kill them if they won't help them. And they're the ones I really enjoy watching. So this one doesn't do that to the extent, but it does present you with a really good mystery. We get some nice characters, and the fact that we have a therapist who died into hypnotherapy to try and solve it presents something we haven't seen before. Like, we've had people who claim to be psychics. We have the mentalist who I think can see things. I've never watched it. But again, they're people who are not detectives but are good enough to be detectives. This does the same and does it well. I gave this a solid 4 out of 5 because I like the mystery and everything that unfolds how I enjoy watching my movies. So let me know what you think of River of Ghosts below. And until next time, we're going to go and solve some mysteries too with my Great Dane and my mystery ink machine, because that's why I love my mystery movies. Thank you for watching and goodbye.